Hi y'all, Jalapeno Gal back with another review. I had a viewer request a flip through of Game of Thrones this afternoon, so I have not actually colored any pictures in this book. I'm just trying to get this out because he's curious about the book. However, my daughter has colored a picture, and I kind of went in there and just tested some things out to give you guys an idea what you can and can't use in this book. So it's not going to be a long review, but there's quite a few pictures in here that I'm going to show you guys. So this is the Game of Thrones coloring book, and before I even open it, the illustrations in this book are not from the TV show. It's from the original Game of Thrones. A lot of the scenes are similar, but it's not the same characters. So let's get started. Let's see. Like I said, it's relatively thick, but there's not a picture on every single page. Every page has a picture, but the reverse side is a story or a little, tells you a little bit about that page. It's not like a storybook. It just tells you about the page that you're coloring. And they're all like that. So, normally I tell you if they're double-sided pages, they're kind of not double-sided, but they kind of are. So like, if you don't care about what it says right there, you can use your Sharpies and your Bics and whatnot on it. If you care, then you can't. So, I mean, that's one of those things where it's just going to have to be up to you. The pages are not perforated, so you either have to cut the binding off, cut the page out, or just leave it in the book when you're done with it. They're on, let's see, it's like a medium cardstock, I guess. It's not super heavy, but it's not computer paper, so that's good. The paper is not extremely toothy, but it's not smooth either. There's, you can blend and you can shade and do things like that, but once you press down to a certain level, it's going to be, you're not going to be able to add any more color to it, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. You can at least get 3 layers. I do know that much. I tried a couple areas on this page. The ink does transfer, so you need to put a page or something in between each one of your pages that you're coloring. I don't know if you can really see in here where the ink transferred from this page to this page from where she was pressing down hard. There's a good little, I think you can tell in that shot. Yeah. So I think a lot of coloring books do that, so I don't really think it's that big a deal. You cannot use Sharpies, Bic markers, or Prismacolor markers in this book. I did one little area right there. Well, you know what? Let me tell you. She's probably going to kill me, but like I said, she did this picture, and I just kind of went in here and tested a few areas. So like I said, I did not do this, so I didn't color big areas to test these things out because I didn't want to alter her picture that much. So like I said, you can't use Sharpies, Bic markers, Prismacolor markers. They're all alcohol based, and I don't have Copic or Spectrum Noir, so I can't really tell you either way on those. What you can use is multiple color pencils, gel pens, fine liners, watercolor pencils, and I only have the Prismacolor, no, excuse me, the Faber-Castell watercolor pencils. Crayons, you can use oil blending mediums, blending pencils, and blending markers. So all of those are a go. I used the blending medium over here on her dress with the paper stump. It worked just fine. I used the blending pencil right here in her dress. Worked just fine. You can tell the difference between there and there. So yeah, and down here, yeah, I kind of smudged it, but down here is where I use the Faber-Castell watercolor pencils. You can see the color laid just fine. These are fine liners right over here. This is where I laid down the Sharpie. So, again, not big areas, but you can tell what it's going to give you. So I guess now I'm going to give you a flip through and let him see all the different pictures in this book so he can decide whether or not he wants to buy it. There's some really good, artistic pictures in this book. Some of them are a little confusing, but I think once you get it colored, like up here, it's kind of confusing, but once you get it colored, you'll be able to tell it's like a tapestry. There's some pages that are just like designs and whatnot, and other pages that are actual sceneries. I think these are dragon eggs. Yeah, that's the 3 dragon eggs. That looks just like a bunch of swords and weapons and shields. Peacock at the dinner table. Ooh, I bet that's the dinner where she got killed. Yep, it is. Hope you guys can see okay. It's very good artwork. Especially those that pay attention to detail. There's a lot of it in here. If you have this book, feel free to leave comments in the comments section. If you like this video, then please feel free to subscribe. I do reviews all the time. Any book I get, I do reviews, and I'll let you know what you can and can't use, and you know what kind of paper it is. You know, you just watch this one, so that's what you can expect. And I usually leave links to the products that I use in my video in the description box below. You might have to click on the little thing that says see more, but there will generally always be links in there for you guys if you're wanting to get the book or whatever coloring tools that I'm using. I'll put it down there for you. If you have this book, leave comments about what you think. If you know what you think about the paper, what color pencils you use, and how you like the book. You know, let the other viewers get an idea of what actual people think about this book or any of the reviewed books, so that they don't waste their money if they don't, you know, have to, if they end up not liking the book. Because I know I hate that. I'll see 1 or 2 pictures I really like out of a book and then order it, and I hate everything but those 1 or 2 pictures. To me, that's kind of like a waste, but usually my daughter would like the rest. Family, duty, and honor. As high as honor. Hear me roar. Ours is the fury. So again, 45 pictures that you can actually color. Good paper, heavy duty cover. It's pretty thick. It's got great artwork in it. You can use pretty much anything except Sharpies, Bics, Prismacolor markers. Everything else that I tried on here was good to go. So I say go for it if you like Game of Thrones, or if you like, you know, detailed pictures. I don't really see that much wrong with this book. So have fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and don't forget to like the video. Bye.